Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYR YouTube channel English version. And of late we are just hearing, one concept, whether it's going to be implemented or not in the Indian context. One is this is the Robin Hood tax, that is levying inherent tax and also introducing in a different way the wealth tax. Both previously it was there and it failed miserably in the form of vestige duty and even wealth tax also. There are a lot of exemptions and all that, and hardly the government has garnered any fund to the exchequer. So in light of this, what's your opinion whether this levying this tax will try to remove inequalities between haves and have-nots?
Yeah, this all originates from a theory propounded by a French economist, Thomas Piketty. His theory is that the return on capital is always higher than the growth rate of national income, which means the return coming to the wealthier class is more than what is overall produced in the economy. So over a period of time, the inequalities keep on widening unless government does something to set them right, which is a very, very sensible point, because growth is as much important as inequalities. And inequality, no unequal society can in the long run have social stability, and this needs to be arrested by the government. For that, his proposal, which is broadly considered as a Robin Hood tax, is tax the wealth, tax inheritance. I think both are very, very sensible things. Today we have income tax, but we don't have a wealth tax. Similarly, inheritance, after all, a generation to generation passing on. Whether the next generation, kith and kin, without toiling, are getting straight away so much of a wealth. So, can you tax part of it? I think it's a very, very sensible thing and it should be done. But where will that money go is the most important thing. If it goes into education, if it goes into health, social infrastructure, that is where all this money should go. I wish the BJP government or the NDA government seriously considers this, and whatever is the money generated goes into both the social sectors of education and wealth, education and health. And broadly, if you take the philosophy of RSS also, which is behind this government, is the same. They also are not conspicuous consumption, wealth accumulation is not something that ideologically they also support. So this is something they should work on. My fear is, if they don't do it, if not today, after 5 years, 10 years, if this Kalagoragampa, this coalition comes, they may still impose that and spend that on freebies, which is not the right thing to do. Maybe a better government like the BJP government does this and use it more purposefully is what I feel should be the way forward for a more egalitarian society, because that's a very, very important issue that needs to be addressed.
Already I think the previous governments and the existing BJP government is also trying to remove this anomaly by taxing the high net worth individuals by way of an education cess and different sort of things. Even when there is a war, also some cess and all that, this money is also coming to the government. And moreover, another thing is that now the government, when trying to see that compliance is done right from, means the evasion of tax is taken care of. See, now if you see the GST collections over a period of years, it is improving day by day. Cash transactions are coming down and all that. But these funds are also coming for doing the social infrastructure facilities. And I don't know whether this additional money also will add to that, or I don't know, we have not seen any growth impetus by collecting these cesses.
I mean, it should add to that. Once the kitty is more, it done. And more importantly, this is not so much a revenue generating exercise than to some extent reducing the inequalities. That's more important. I mean, still the inequalities will continue. There's no doubt about it. After all, even if you take 10%, 5%, if he has 100, he passes on to next generation. Earlier he used to pass on 100, now he will pass on 90. So 10 rupees is what the government will take, but still the inequalities to some extent reduce it. That's all the purpose that it will serve.
Thank you, sir. Let's hope for the best. Thank you.